Alright everyone, welcome to a new video series on my channel. As you can see here, it is a Minecraft mod pack called Breakout. Now this is version 1.12, so it's a little bit older, but for the most part, everything mod-wise kind of still works the same, with a few exceptions for a few mods that have been updated recently. As the name entails on this, you start in a shipping crate, it seems like, and you break your way out, eventually to freedom. So let's go ahead and start a new world. Yeah, all that's good. Alright, now I have played this before, so I do have somewhat of an idea. I am going to go ahead real quick. Category. There we go. Let's go ahead and do that, clear that out, good. Alright, so we are in a 3x3x3 room surrounded by wool with a torch. So let's go ahead and start making our way out as best we can. Then once I get, a pretty okay amount cleared up here, we'll take a look at the quest book, see kind of how it starts, see what all's going on, and just kind of take a look at everything, get all situated. I will go ahead and leave this torch here, just have a little extra light, and I won't get the roof. I'll just go ahead and leave that flat for now. And the floor, I'll leave it flat as well. Let's go ahead and... okay. Alright then. Well, I'm about to die, so while I wait to heal, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the quests we got. Alright. Now this is a much older quest book system than what everyone's probably used to, which would be the FTB quests, but it's still a pretty decent one to work with. Still nice, easy, intuitive. And the quest book said to punch the wool to get string, so let's go ahead and just get 16 of it. So why not? Get some rice bread. Ooh, more torches. Alright. Yep, already figured that out. Helps if I actually claim it. I did not mean to use both. Okay. I clicked too many times. Alright. Place that down. Let's see what else the quest book has. So, hit the stone with sticks. Just like with wool, we'll get 16 or 18. That'll work. I'll leave the carrot juice there. Alright. let's go ahead and make a flint axe. That way I can get the logs here. Now going forward with this little mod pack, I am going to try to make it as much of a tutorial as I can. Don't know how well I'll do at it, but I mean, I'll give it my best shot. And I will be going all the way through, so there won't be anything missed. The only thing I'll do is cut out the super boring parts, like waiting to get some resources or stuff like that, but for the most part I'll leave everything in and just kind of work my way towards actually breaking out of this. And I'll try to make each episode roughly 30 minutes long. That way, I don't know, it's easier to digest all the information in it. Got a toast there, chest, crafting, and ice. Get the crafting table. Chest made the same? Yes, okay. That's nothing new, let's place that there. Get a chest there. And let's go ahead and get the crafting station, which I've played enough Tinkers to know. Oh. It's just the crafting station mod. Okay, I'll take that. Thought it was Tinkers. Strainer base and survival strainer. Let's go ahead and make myself a... Is there a flint pickaxe? There is not. Okay, so I will not be making a flint pickaxe. There's the ice. That's right, you have to do a, yeah. What was I going to do? Right, strainer base. Let's go ahead and just make 2 of these. If I can, I should be able to. Yes, I can. Perfect. Alright, let's make another axe to get rid of the wood there. And I know I made 2, but for now I'll just use the 1. And that should be it. Should get the first thing in right now. There we go. Alright, there's all that. And I'll take the slabs, why not? I'll leave that for now. Stone pebbles and clay. Well, right now just kind of seems like it is just a waiting period for materials, so I will go ahead, clear out the rest of the wood and wool, and I will meet you back when I get the materials for that quest, which is just waiting on the strainer. So I'll be back. This recipe is in the game just in case anyone needs it. Alright, well, it took not too long, but I did go and get all the materials needed for this one. It took maybe about 30 seconds or so. And this one's some more, actually. So, I mean, you do get resources relatively speedy with this. It's nothing to really write home about, but it's faster than, well, than it looks like it'd be. Now I just need 4 more. Should be getting them not too long now. But I will meet you back once I get those. Alright, so we got the 2 cobblestone we needed, and I went ahead and accepted that quest for the ice and log, just to kind of speed this up a little bit. I mean, already got almost enough for another cobble there. So let's go ahead, see what that wanted us to make. Okay, it was 12 cobblestone, good. And it wants a stone hammer. Nice and simple, and if I'm right, that should allow, yep. So I will go ahead and clear this all out, and I'll meet you back. The carry-on mod is in this, which makes it a lot easier to move some stuff around so that you can kind of save your space as much as possible. Alright, now that all the stone is gone, which took about 4 2/3 of a hammer, we will go ahead and start the next quest, which is to make a sieve. And I do need to get some more string so that I can make the mesh for it. There we go, and oh, you want the flint mesh. And just in case anyone was wondering, you press U and on anything in your inventory, and that'll give you all the uses for it. If you press R on anything in your inventory, that'll tell you how to make it or how to get it. And over on this side of what is now JEI, but I think in this version it's still NEI. It may have done JEI by now, but what's essentially now JEI, you left click to get the recipe on how to make it, right click for its uses. So let's go ahead and get that flint mesh, place that right down there. Tell me that counted, yes it did. And now you want me to get 16 gravel. I want to make gravel. It's just 4 stone pebbles. And just in case anyone's wondering, you shift left click in order to go ahead and fill to the full stack of what you have in your inventory for the recipe you're wanting to make. If you just want to make one, you just right click. So let's go ahead and get all the gravel I can out of this. And I'm not too worried about saving any because I get free stone pebbles there. So now let's see what the quest wants me to do. It gives me 16 more, and other than a couple things here that I don't really need or want to do, I will go ahead and make the furnace. Good, same regular recipe there. Plop that there. Good, you're not grabbing that. And we'll hold off on that. But let's go ahead and see. Is this next one? Yes, it is. This would be. Now there's 3 actually that I could start with, but I think I'll go ahead and start with this first, just because it can give me some tin. And I looked. A bucket, usually made with iron, can also be made with 3 tin. So there's an easy bucket. Now that was a wooden crucible? Yes. No. Was it? Oak crucible. There we go. There's the one I need. Look at that. We'll plop you there. I do not have the stuff to make water with it yet, but I will go ahead and take that 3 tin. Because I want to move this all around, and unfortunately there is no infinite water in this pack. Yet. You have to use machines to get it. You can't just place 2 source blocks down and get infinite water. So I will... How do I want to do this? Go ahead and get rid of all of these, because I will need to use them later. And do I have inventory? Wow, it got dark. Okay, place that back down. Let's see, how do I want this? Yeah, I think I'll put the water here and the 2 strainers here. Place that back down. Look at this. Not a place to jump up there. Do that. And I'm just making a mess of everything. Where'd that strainer go? There it is. Oh, come on. There we go. Pull that out, put that back in. And if you are running out of storage early on, you can drop things and the strainer will hold them. I have a feeling I'm going to need to make another axe here in just a second. Yep. Be real nice once I get iron tools. I wish I could make stone tools, but they are disabled. You would think after playing Minecraft as long as I have that I would know that, but... Okay, good. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and... Actually, I'll put those in a strainer. Store that. Actually, I'm going to trash that, because I have another way of getting it. Do I not have a trash can? No. Okay. Guess I don't. I'll find another way later. Pop that there. I'll go ahead and light this place up a little bit more. That way you all can see a bit better. Just that there. We'll go over here and drop these in. And now let's get to sieving. Do I have any food? No, I don't. Is there anything that I could do before I cut for sieving? That just gives me chests. I don't need those right now because I don't have room. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything. Don't think I can make an unfired crucible yet. No. Porcelain clay, clay bone meal. Don't have any bones or bone meal. Yeah. So I will, I guess, go ahead and just right click here to get clay sieve, or gravel sieved, and I will be back once I get all the gravel sieved. Alright, well, I got all the things needed for this quest. Let's go ahead and make the iron ore chunk and some coal. Tiny coal, there we go. Now I did get, through sieving, 4 or 5.5 stacks of gravel, some flint, lapis, a little bit of gold, iron, lead, aluminum, tin, copper, some tiny coal, nickel, and silver. For the most part, early on, I don't think we're going to need most of this, so let's go ahead and make the iron. Oh, good, got 24 out of that with 3 left over. Okay. Let's go ahead and get that sieve there. And something that I do like about Ex Nihilo Creatio here the mod that this saves from. You can put two of them next to each other, and if I had any more gravel I'd show you, but I should. Will this work? Yes, it does. Okay. You can, if you have enough cobble laying around, you can take your hammer and turn that into gravel. Let's go ahead and get these two. If you have two or more, I think you can do up to 25, so a 5x5 of these. And it will actually do however many at a time you have. So, as you saw there, I did 3, and I should have food in one of the earlier quests. I have some toast, and that pineapple pizza, so let's go ahead and eat that. That way I don't have mining fatigue. And let's see, what's the next quest I need to do? It looks like all the ones that kind of almost look like thrones or fancy pillars are the main ones, and anything that's just like a rounded square seems to be kind of optional to a degree, kind of. Not really a required one, but not bad to get. So let's see. Automation kit. At the moment, I'm just standing on top, so I don't need a vacuum hopper. But that would be nice later on, maybe. Don't. I don't know. Iron mesh might be good to get soon. Iron pickaxe. Is that recipe the same? No, it's not. I need to get baguettes. How do I get baguettes? So that's dough, bowl, and 2 wheat. So I need to get farming. Make a bowl real quick. That didn't work out well. Is that how I get seeds, or is there another way? Let's go ahead and get the dirt here. I'll go ahead and... Yeah, I'll take these here. Actually, no, I'll leave those. If you want to take a mesh out, just shift right click, and that'll let you take it out. And if you ever get that glitch where it's still trying to break it, even though you're not doing anything to break it, just find something you can break and click on it, and that'll get rid of that. Still need 3 more. There we go. Because I'm fairly certain putting this... Yeah, you can only put it through string mesh. So, let's see. Hopefully I can get some wheat seeds from this. If not, I'm going to be very, very mad. There we go. And I got the oak acorn. Let's go ahead and get all of that done. And only got 1 seed. Let's plant that. Right, need a little more light down here. There we go. Ooh, potatoes. And rice. Good. Go ahead and plant the potatoes and the rice right there. And right there. I'll put those away, put that away. Go ahead and put everything but this away. And it wanted me to use regular coal. I'm going to use tiny because each tiny coal only burns 1 item. Good, you give me a little bit of that. Let's get some more. I won't be doing that because I guarantee I do not have enough room, nor do I have the grass like it needs, even though I got a grass seed. Okay, I will take 4. That is perfect. Take that out. That way I don't waste anything. I'll put the bowls in there. And I should be getting an iron pick soon, now that I've got the baguettes, which is added by Actual Additions. I really like the Actual Additions mod. Overall, one of my favorite to play with. And I'm sure you're probably wondering why I've used all the bone meal and the rice. That will be for something later that I know about. Let's put that there. Go and do that. Start those back up. Give me the baguette back. Da-da-da-da. Now, not only can I get this coal, a little bit of XP, turn that into tiny coal, and put that in here. Also, able to give myself a little bit more room. So I will, I'll come back once I clear this out and get it all opened up for you. Alright, well, I think we've made quite a bit of decent progress. Went ahead and made a second level, put the strainers up here. Looks like this one actually needs a new one in it. While I was doing all that, had the tree that I planted grew. Yeah, I think this was some pretty decent progress. I'll do a little bit of resource gathering between episodes, mainly just sharing these leaves and putting them in the crucible here, getting some more water, not too much. Take a look at the quest book, see what else there is to get before we start getting into the main everything. Probably upgrade my sieves to the iron mesh, and that way maybe get a few better resources, see if there's anything I can do with the strainers to upgrade them. Get a little more food, a little more wheat and rice going, maybe get some dirt, stuff like that. But yeah, I will go ahead and end the episode here. And so, like, comment, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know down below what you think of this, and I'll see you later.